Building a solid NFT community can be one of the most rewarding but actually hardest things to do within this space. And the reason is because there is no hard and fast rules around this, and also it's not a quick solution either. So what I'm going to do in this video is talk you through 3 top tips that I think could really help you to build a solid organic community that isn't just for now, it's for the future as well. And if you stay tuned to the last tip, I really think, as ever with all my videos, I save the best till last, but I really do think that this one is one that a lot of people forget about, but actually they really, really need to consider, because it will change the game, not just for their future wallet holders, but the wallet holders they already have. So without further ado, let's dive right in. So the first tip that I want to give you today is about AMAs. Now you might be going, what is an AMA? An AMA literally stands for Ask Me Anything. And this is really important because it makes the difference within the NFT space because of the accessibility you have to founders. Now, if you are a founder of a collection, put yourself in pole position. What do I mean by this? Right. If you were to invest in stocks and shares, so let me give you an example. If you were to invest in Microsoft, how often is it that you can call up Bill Gates and go, hey Bill, what's happening with Microsoft in the next 6 months? I'm pretty sure he's not going to pick up the phone, is he? But this is the big difference. In the NFT space, you have so much accessibility to founders. They want their voices to be heard, and you can be one of them too. And the great thing about AMAs is you get to hear from the community themselves. And that means not only do you get to understand your community a bit more, they get to trust you more too. So AMAs can come in lots of different shapes and forms, and most popular, you can start off with an AMA on Twitter. And the point is with this is that you do it consistently as well. We only need to look at World of Women. They're doing, I think, 36 AMAs so far. And that just means that throughout the lifetime of that particular collection, they've managed to speak to their community 36 times at least, and be able to give that voice to that all-important community who then feel much more loved because of it. Now, if you did an AMA on Twitter and Twitter Spaces, that means more people might just trickle into those spaces and really come and find you, hear from you directly, and then may want to even invest in you as well. So it really does pay to give a voice to your particular project, and doing that on a regular basis. Now, you might start off with only a few people in your Twitter Spaces, but that's okay. Keep that consistency up and they will come. Pick a snappy title for your Twitter space. Make sure you promote it consistently as well, and that people know when to come and listen to it each and every week if that's how often you're going to be doing it. Now, you can also do it on Discord as well, and that's a great way of really engaging with your current community, the ones that have already invested to a point, so they're already thinking on their Discord they want to be hearing more from you. Giving them that opportunity, and I believe that on Discord you can even do it with video, so if you're willing to dox yourself, you can do that as well. It's going to give more clarity around the project, and it's going to give more accessibility from you as the founder to the all-important people that are going to be buying in. Okay, so my second tip for you is consistent communication. People might eye roll and go, I just don't have time for this, but it is one of the most important things you can do to build your community. Keeping your communication consistent and key is absolutely vital. Why? Because this space moves so fast. So your message needs to get out not just once, because not everyone around the world will get to see this, but consistently, so that they know that there is something coming from you wherever they are. And this is what I love about it being a global community, is that you literally can speak to everyone around the world. Now, your communication can come in lots of ways, shapes and forms. You can start off on NFT Twitter, the most simple way of getting out there. Why not schedule some tweets? Make life easier for you. Use some good schedulers to make sure that you take that pressure off yourself so you can focus on everything else, but at the same time to keep pushing out those key messages. Remember, memes, pictures, GIFs, videos, they all work and capture people's attention. So if you're wanting to build your community, then make sure you get something that's a little bit eye-catching as well. Now, the other thing is that I believe that email marketing, yes, a Web 2 tactic, is actually something that works really well within this space. And you only have to look to the guy that is Gary Vee to know that this has been working well for him for years. I've been a subscriber to his newsletter for years and years and years, and I know when it's going to pop up in my inbox, and I do enjoy enjoy having a read of it. Now, if you are thinking about email marketing, again, maybe it's weekly, maybe it's twice a month, maybe it's monthly. Make sure you build up those subscribers so that they are going to have a consistent message coming from you. And if you're going to do it, commit to doing it as well. Now, one thing that I did think was really good and what I received recently is from a project called Brava. Now, I am a wallet holder for Brava, but I haven't been engaged with their community for a little while. So they gave me a nudge on email marketing and said, we haven't seen you in a while. Don't forget to check out our Discord. There's loads of great things going on there. Fantastic bit of marketing, because if I haven't been thinking about them for a while, now I am, and I'm definitely going to check out their Discord because of it. So email marketing, consistent communication, think about your key social media platforms and how you're going to utilize them, but do them well. Commit to this. If you need to invest in someone else to do it for you, then make sure that that is a key top priority to make sure that you are doing the right things via your project and building a solid community. Oh, hello, you've just caught me on another NFT break. Well, whilst I've got you here, I just wanted to let you know that we're really pleased to say that we've partnered with the Tezos ecosystem for this video. Tezos is the blockchain that you can build, play, and collect on, and its ecosystem is home to developers, creators, and innovators from all around the world. It's also super environmentally friendly with an average energy footprint of just 17 global citizens. Now, knowing that, along with low gas fees and sustainability through innovation, you can rest assured that this is a green, clean blockchain. And don't just take my word for it. Some of the world's biggest brands are building their futures on Tezos, including Ubisoft, the New York Mets, Red Bull Racing, McLaren F1, and even Manchester United. So a huge thanks to the Tezos ecosystem for partnering with us on this video. And if you want to find out more about the Tezos blockchain, then make sure you check out all of the links in our description box below. But for now, let's get back to business. Right, the third thing that I want to point out to you guys is possibly the most important one, because it really does make a big difference. And a lot of people forget this within the NFT space, and that is to get feedback from your audience and your customers and to act on it. Now, those are two separate things. The idea of getting feedback is simple. You need to do polls, surveys in Discord, in Twitter, maybe on LinkedIn, however you can get that engagement. And remember, the more public the platforms are where you're getting that feedback, the more opportunity it is for people who are just curious to actually go and answer those polls and go, what is it that I'm answering and who is it that's behind this? So again, it's a good way of really building up a community that might not have considered you before. Now, if you think about it for any business, making sure that you answer the questions from the community and making sure that you are acting on what their concerns are really, really important. Even from my perspective for videos, I'll put out polls or questionnaires and ask people who they want me to interview, what they want to learn about, because what's the point of me making videos that no one wants to watch? There's no point in doing that at all. So you really need to listen to your audience. Now, if you haven't thought about it before, the acting on it is even more important than putting out the questions themselves. Because what's the point if you don't act on these concerns? A community wants to feel listened to, they want to feel valued, and they want to feel like they've got a proactive founder behind them. So for you to show that proactivity will enable the community to have a lot more faith in you, and therefore to spread the word. Do that little bit of organic marketing saying, hi, I'm involved in this project. They are so proactive. They are so great. You should be involved in this too. It's a great way of getting the word of mouth out there, and it's a great way of building that community. You only have to look on NFT Twitter to see how evangelical people are about certain projects and how they really do shout out about them. So if you're doing things right, you're listening to your audience, you're giving that consistent communication, and you're answering the questions and allowing them to ask you stuff about the project as well and hear your voice, then you're going to be doing things in the right way. Now, I hope you found those 3 tips useful for you. There's loads on my channel that is really going to be helpful, so make sure you check them out. I am here making content to help you become better in the NFT space. And if you need a video that really can help you get out of a bit of a slump, then make sure you check out this video. It's all about the NFT roadmap, and it's all about how you can improve that even before you start minting. So don't make the mistakes that others have done. Make sure you learn from them and really do your project proud. But until next time, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you soon.